What's up, guys? Shuri here, and today we're going to go over what it takes to get Vincent and how much that cost. So first we're going to talk about just unlocking them, and how we're going to do that is by buying these tickets with gems. And as you can see right here, I had already bought 1,800 of them before I started this, but the way you buy them is 1 gem equals 1 ticket, or 10 star coins equals 1 ticket. And the devs have confirmed to me they are going to be doing more free-to-play star coin event things. So if you don't have absurd amounts of money, don't worry, you will have a chance to get this and other kind of heroes like this. But for me, I am using just gems to get it right now. And right there, as you can see, we did open up one of the red capsules and we got a skin. Another thing that you're going to get more than anything else is this little bundle detail thing. And you get to choose any of these things you want, a frame, one of these 3 sodas, or what I chose every single time, which ended up being the skin shards, because 60 skin shards can get you a nice skin. And we're going to go ahead and get our first legendary crystal. You have to get 3 of these to unlock it, and then if you want to get his level 10 passive, then you'll have to get a 4th crystal to buy it. You cannot get it any other way. But like I said, in these red containers, you're going to get that stupid bundle details thing over and over. It's really annoying. But it can give you a good skin in the end, so it's not that bad. Luckily, I just got my 2nd legendary crystal, so I'm really doing a lot better than most people have, so I'm not that mad at it. Also, I love these 3 legendary skins. I ended up going and accepting these quests because I figured, hey, free tickets, let's go ahead and get them out of the way. And then we open another one, and we get the Johnny Jet skin, which was the one I was really hoping I would get. And of course, these bundle details are just like literally a dagger to the heart every time you get it, because it's like your chance at getting that red capsule you want, but instead you get literally the things you don't want. It's kind of brutal, but in the end, we were able to get our 3rd legendary crystal, and we're going to do some math to figure out how much it was. So I started out with 3,326 gems, and with 1,310 gems left, that means I spent a total of 216 gems to unlock him. And the last crystal makes me sad inside. So we're going to go ahead and buy more, but since I only needed 1 crystal, I figured I would just buy them 5 spins at a time. That way I didn't buy too many. I ended up getting the 3rd and last skin. And just so you guys know, the way that this works is there are something called luck points to make it to where you can't spend infinite amounts of money, but over time your odds get better and better. So there is like a theoretical maximum of which you can actually spend, which I did hit. So that theoretical maximum is a little bit over 1,000 gems. So just to recap about how much we spent 3,094 gems to get him to level 10, and total, we spent on the very last crystal 1,080 gems. So if you get the absolute worst luck, you could end up spending 4,320 gems, and that is $200. And it's not just like only if you have the worst ever luck. Brian CRC spent like 3,500, and others have spent around 3K like I did. But the biggest downside is people think that you just get to one-shot everyone up close, and in some cases that does happen. But there is a problem with that. You have to get really close to them, and it doesn't always want to get your sword out and then keep it out. Also, after you bring your sword out, it does take a second to get it to actually fire and to switch from the pistol to the sword in general, But there is a technique, which I just did right there, and I'll explain in a video I am making for tomorrow that is a full tutorial, and it will feature some techniques that I developed myself that will let you get out and almost instantly knife. But if you get knocked out of stealth, you do have to wait 2 seconds before you can shoot. Even if certain people say that, hey, you can shoot instantly, that is not always true. Coming out of your ult or getting knocked out of stealth, it does take 2 seconds. But if you release stealth yourself, you can shoot instantly. But remember, going from pistol to your sword does take time. You cannot instantly shoot your sword, as you can see right here, and it does end up getting us killed there. But it isn't all bad. One good thing is you can do a really nice job with the sword, especially if you have multiple people next to you. You can kind of take them both out. This can also be really nice, especially with my techniques in things like Clash. But that's pretty much the extent of what this guy's going to be good at against good people. That being said, when you do get knocked out of your stealth, you can hit your ultimate, which will allow you to go super fast and then get out of the area, and then you can go ahead and reacquire your stealth, and then you can go using my techniques to almost instantly sword, and you can get some super fun interactions similar to these, especially after you watch my full tutorial that I will be putting out tomorrow. I'm working really hard on it. It's taken a ton of editing hours, but as you can see, we are using our ult. We see where the hunter is, so we're going to go ahead, re-stealth, and then we're going to get our sword. And like I said, just having a little bit of fun and being able to just take people out. But as long as you know that this isn't going to work, it's super high rating and really good players are going to just eat you alive, especially if they know what's coming, like in ranked. They're going to use things like AoE characters, and if Vincent becomes super popular, everyone's going to use things like Labula, Aletta with the gravity bomb, and just tons of little things that are going to absolutely destroy you with this character. So, like, know that going into it before you spend $200, that if he ends up doing good, people will counter him very easily at the higher levels, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun. And they did say they were going to do a lot of things to let you get star coins to be able to get this in a free-to-play way. So just remember that that is going to be an option, and then maybe supplement it with gems here and there to make sure that you get it in the time frame that you're most comfortable with. So this isn't something you have to get. Don't feel like you're like missing out if you don't have $200 to waste. Like, you can live without this hero until it is more affordable for everyone. So don't feel like you have to buy it. Just get it if you want to have fun, because that's what this character is more about. I will have that tutorial out tomorrow and give you a real idea of what this guy can do and how to do it, and if it's something that maybe you want to spend $200 on. And I personally would not. I would wait and spend whatever that I felt like I wouldn't mind missing money-wise, because this character is really fun, especially if you watch my tutorial coming out tomorrow and learning how to do all this cool stuff I'm doing here, and you can have fun too. But remember, guys, this isn't something that you have to have, and the only reason you can do these kind of things is because these players weren't very good. This was at like 100 trophies. So for the majority of players, just waiting until it's capable of being gotten free to play through all the new events and stuff, that is going to be your best bet, because this is really fun, but it's not necessarily something you have to have today or you're going to be like at a disadvantage. So don't worry and don't think you have to pay the $200. Just have fun, and no matter what, watch my video tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe and like. It really helps the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. Alright, have a good day.